got things to do in the month of September 2023, you better hurry. There's only a couple days left. It's September 28th. Thanks for watching the Calvary briefing today. I wanted to talk to you for just a few minutes about idolatry. In the Bible, we find that word often. Idolatry is, in its simplest form, the worship of someone or something other than God as though it were God. When we think of idolatry, some of us think of someone who worships a small, ornate statue of some sort. It's clear from that definition of idolatry that you don't need to worship a statue of a false god in order to be an idolater. We can idolize a person, a thing. We can worship money or health and idolize it, a spouse, or even our children. The 41st chapter of Isaiah helps us to actually see where idolatry comes from. The prophet Isaiah helps us to think clearly about idolatry and points out something about it that perhaps we are not always aware of. Verses 5 to 7 of Isaiah chapter 41, we read these words, "The coastlands have seen and are afraid. The ends of the earth tremble. They have drawn near and come. Everyone helps his neighbor and says to his brother, 'Be strong.'" Isaiah is describing a time of fear among people. People are afraid. They're trembling. They see something that they are really fearful of. And then in verse 7, Isaiah writes, "The craftsman strengthens the goldsmith, and he who smooths with the hammer, him who strikes the anvil, saying of the soldering, 'It is good.' And they strengthen it with nails so that it cannot be moved." You see what they're doing? They're building an idol. They're building something to be worshipped, to be feared. Idolatry comes from fear. Fear of something. And as Isaiah moves on through this passage, he gives us the antidote for idolatry. "But you, Israel my servant," verse 8 he writes, "Jacob whom I've chosen, the offspring of Abraham my friend, you whom I took from the ends of the earth and called from its farthest corners, created for his glory." Remember from chapter 40. "Saying to you, 'You are my servant. I have chosen you and not cast you off.'" And then these words from God to his people, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. Will uphold you with my righteous hand." And in verse 13, God says, "For I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, 'Fear not, I am the one who helps you.'" What's your greatest fear in life? Isaiah 41 reminds us that the idols that we have in life are likely things or people that you believe will protect you from your greatest fear. The antidote to idolatry is faith in the God who holds you, who will never leave you. In 1787, a great hymn was released. The title is "How Firm a Foundation." And the third verse comes straight out of Isaiah chapter 41. "Fear not, I am with you. Oh, be not dismayed, for I am your God and will still give you aid. I'll strengthen you, help you, and cause you to stand, upheld by my righteous, omnipotent hand."